Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, the fluent in one language, capable of jumping over the capital T in a single bound, Dr. Yukon SuckIt. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yukon SuckIt. Tell your mother. So I am broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I am bringing to you a deck that I have built myself. Now, what happened is I received a comment today from a guy named OmniLoser, and he says, I thought of some JANK. Combine Sheoldred with the new Obnixilis ultimate targeting your opponent, 14 to the face, 7 for lose for life. Also, Mirror Box makes Meathook stackable, and that sounds so freaking fun with Devils and Sack. I'm very surprised to have not seen this once on YouTube. Meathook is very great, even at 0. And then some other stuff. So then I started thinking, yeah, Mirror Box and Meathook Massacre. But you know what else sounds really good is Mirror Box and Sheoldred sound really good together. And so I started looking through red and black, because I was thinking, what we really need is some of these card draw cards. And so that's why I started swinging for red and looking for legendary stuff so that Mirror Box would at least make them better, if not, that their abilities would stack while they're out there. So this is what I ended up with. And now this is not where I started. I was much more true to legendary to start off with, but things started to suck right off the bat. And so we had to make a lot of tweaks and a few sacrifices, but this version of deck has actually turned out to be pretty decent. So we got Tainted Adversary. Why? Because this deck really needed something in the first couple rounds that could act as a decent blocker. And this one's got Death Touch and a big old 3-butt. Look at that. Plus, if you can get him out late game, because he's a grower as well as a shower, then you can make him even stronger and put out a bunch of dummy, idiot zombies that you can attack with or just use as sacrifice bait. Cathartic Pyre does 3 points of damage or helps you draw cards. That is a great utility card. Goro-Goro mostly is in here because he's a legendary, which means he'll get pluses off of the Mirror Box. But he also gives your dudes haste. That other part about the dragon is great, but you need to have a modified creature. And the only thing that could be a modified creature in this deck is the Tainted Adversary. So you do have the potential to make that thing work. It's just few and far in between. So that could be a place that he could be replaced, or maybe we can find a better way of getting modifications on the creatures that you do have. Thrill of Possibility is a cheap way of getting rid of one card and getting 2 cards. Meathook Massacre is in here for the stacking, just because that means that if we had 2 Meathook Massacres out, anytime we lose a creature, your opponent loses 2 life. And if we had 3 of them out, then that'd be 3 life. Hero's Downfall kills target creatures or planeswalkers for relatively cheap. Soul Transfer will exile target creature or planeswalker for relatively cheap. Yeah, well, actually, that's better than Hero's Downfall. I should have 4 than 2, but we got 3 and 3. Mirror Box. So just in case you don't know what this does, legendary rule does not apply towards permanents you control, so you can have as many legendaries out of any type as you want. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1, even if there's no other creatures like them out. And then each non-token creature you get gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. So what's great is they don't even have to be legendary for it. So therefore, if you had 2 of the Tainted Adversaries out, then each one gets an additional +1/+1 just for having their twin brothers out, right? We've got Go-Shintai Shrine, which this is a legendary enchantment creature with Death Touch. So he's a good blocker. He's a 2/2. But then while he's out, you can pay 1 at the end of your turn and destroy target creature with toughness X or less, where X is the number of shrines you control. So this will help you to kill your opponent's dudes. But you have to have a bunch of them out. We got Gisa, the Glorious Resurrector. She is legendary, so therefore the Mirror Box will pump her up to being a 5/5. I've only got 1 of her in here. I had 4 originally, but she, having multiples of her isn't all that great. But it is super cool when you are killing stuff, and she brings those guys back from the dead and puts them on your side. That is so nice. So she's in here for that situation. Sheoldred, this is really the combo I want, is Sheoldred times multiple with the mirror box, because then anytime they draw a card, they'll take like 4 points of damage, or they'll take 6 points of damage. Plus you got Death Touchy 4/5s out. I mean, and then those guys just will blossom with 1 mirror box or 2 mirror boxes. These guys just get super jacked at that point. I mean, all your creatures do with multiple mirror boxes out, but still, legendary dudes, they just get really, really pumped. We got 3 Invoke Despairs. I put them in here just because, you know, we're playing black. I needed some sort of hammer, and Invoke Despair is really the way to go. The hard part, we're playing, you know, dual color deck, and so we have to get 4 mana and it's of black specifically to be able to make it work. Sometimes that's a little hard to get to. So anyways, other than that, we've got, what is this? 20 regular basic lands, 4 dual lands, nothing in the sideboard. That's the deck. Let's take it out and see how well it does. All right, we're playing against BaronKay. We got 2 mana. Let's see what we can do. Throw off a little black. All right, it's the right kind of draw to get on my second turn there. And a mirror box, and all in for 2. I'm going to punt here. This is usually where I just pull 2 lands out of the deal. Ooh, I lucked out. Somehow I thought I collected 2 cards. I only did 1. Yeah, I still got a great card. Should I have left that guy to live? He's probably going to try to wipe... He can't wipe the board, can he? That just happened. Indestructible. All right, couple death touch for you. There you go. All right, so it's going to cost me 3, 1, 2, 3, but I can pop for 2. That's not terribly cool. He can do 5 points of damage. Let's do this. Go for the throat. Alright, so you got to come after me. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, Goro-Goro will get slaughtered. But that is plenty to put out a dragon, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. 2 is only going to be able to kill. It's probably fine. She's always a pain in the butt anyway. And then I'll attack. And we win. Winner, winner, victory dinner. Are we playing again? What is this? Gatch 22? Gatch 2. Alright, 3 mana. Only 1 black, though. Keep it. These things have a way of turning out. A lot like that. Nope. I don't need a guy that can destroy artifacts or enchantments. Oh wait, that's the guy that gives. That's just a mana elf. Okay. I know he wolfs out, but you gonna bother there? Yeah, apparently so. Alright, here's a mirror box. What are we looking at? 2 mana. I need 4 for an Invoke Despair. There's a 4 black, I should say. We can discard? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, we are. I'm looking forward to the next discard. That's right there. Discard it. I can't put it out now. It's the problem. Those make me discard again. No matter what, Sheoldred is in a bad position. Okay, I have to pick it. Oh, I have both, huh? Sure, let's do that. Target creature for things. That one right there. Let's bring back Skinny Boy. Alright, here is Death Touch, auto pay. That should keep the Grave Lighter alive. You're my favorite one. Your twin brother, that guy's a jerk. Coming down, Fat Boy Slim. You gonna drag him back? The worst part is you probably go get Liliana. Alright, we just gotta go for it. No attacks. Just leave her alive for like, 8 more turns. If you like to play nothing, that'd be okay too. You got lots of mana there, Gatch. You could do it. Go pull stuff back. Yeah, they are looking at that graveyard of yours. All right. So I got the zombie sitting inside there as sacrifice bait. I'll do it. Oh, the humanity! Something already died this turn is the problem. That's the problem with the Gravelighter. You always think that when he comes out, something has to be sacrificed, but that is not the case. What are we looking at? 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. This guy's a 4. Nothing they could do to kill you. We could just block. I was really hoping I'd be able to get a dragon going, but apparently I don't have the mana for it. Well, that's not cool. At least I got a guy that I can sacrifice. If you want to draw another card, I'd like that too. That'd be fine. Ooh, now we're just over-tempoing each other. No attacks. There we go. It's all about the stack, baby. Our opponent against Redoaz. We got 2 mana. Goro-Goro is my only thing, but everything else is only like 3 or 4. All right, let's keep it. Don't swim with my fish. I didn't say that was okay. Slow mana. I'm going to splash in your water. All right, let's go ahead and Goro-Goro. 3/3. It takes 5 to create a dragon. It is not. You have to have an. Oh, I have to have an attacking modified creature. Well, that's a lot. I don't like the way this guy's playing. It's a little too slow for me. Don't be looking at killing people. $17. This guy looks like he's playing control like hardcore. I would assume he's playing ninjas or something, but I'm not seeing a ninja. And he's cycling for stuff. Apparently he's not getting what he wants. So now we have to kill ourselves a Liliana. No problem. Into exile. All right, now we got 4 for everything else. It's just the Invoke Despair. It's going to take 1 more black mana. I think this guy wants to kill some more people, though. I'm going to start off by putting out the shrine. We just get rid of their Tainted. Let me just be able to see what I got. Show me what you got. I said I was going to put out the shrine, but when we got the 4/4 out there, Sheoldred's the only thing that has 5 defense. No attacks. Yeah, we're fine. So he's going after it. All right. Ha ha! Suckerfish! Victory! Our pen against Vicious, all caps. I think I remember this guy. Sprung for the old caps package there. Keep. All right, 2 is going to get us a Goro-Goro. Three is going to get us a Tainted Adversary. Who has haste. You cad. Let's go ahead and put out a Sheoldred. All attack. Mirror box it up. All attack. That's not cool. All right, we got 3 mana. We got double Sheoldred, which is great. But I don't want to lose this thing right now. We'll go ahead and just play it on the chill, which is bad. No attacks. Excellent. All right. You should have used your Reckoner. Or plus, this one do some card draw, I suppose. You trying to draw your cards before I get into the picture here? Smart idea. No tax. Keep hemorrhaging. And you win! Look at that dog's belly. Victory! Alright, here we are with this homemade RAKDOS deck. And I gotta say, it has performed really well. Really well. I'm very pleased with it. Let's see, I ended up getting an 80% win rate with it. So, yeah, I'm very happy. Very happy. So, what is the hero of this deck? Really, it is Mirror Box. So, yeah, I wanted to thank, what is his name? Omni Loser for the ideas about using Mirror Box to stack up legendaries, such as the Meathook Massacre. And I don't think we really got to see that work too much tonight, maybe once. But that gave me the idea about, Mirror Box with Sheoldred would be excellent as well. The other person I originally had a bunch in there for was Gisa, but then I thought, well, what's the point of that? Because it's not like stacking her does any good. But the shrines definitely helps out a lot. I actually have the red shrines in here as well, but they kind of sucked, so I kind of pulled them back. We got Goro-Goro in there instead, mostly just because we wanted something that was in the 2-drop category that the Mirror Box could help out. So yeah, it's done fairly well. One of the reasons I think it does so well is because of the, we have a lot of black control in here, which goes a long way to making a janky deck better, because it gives you the time you need to be able to develop those janky formulas you're looking for. So let's go ahead and rate this deck up. Is it competitive? I'm going to say I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I didn't play it enough to see whether it really is competitive or not. I mean, you kind of have to see it for a while, but it did do very well. Is it fun? Yeah. I mean, I like it when we're able to get a couple of different things out, especially the Sheoldreds. And you're gaining 4 life per turn. They're losing 4 life per turn. That's pretty fun. Maybe it's not quite as fun as I was hoping for. And then lastly, is it interesting? And I got to say, I think it is. Just because we're playing cards that are trying to make, legendary cards that are in there more than once, do their thing more than once. And it's an interesting take on trying to do something different with the deck. I mean, it's definitely incredibly janky. So, what am I going to rate this deck? Right now, I'm going to call it an A-, only because I'm not sure how competitive it is, but it's done very well, and it's sort of fun, and it's kind of interesting. It's just not firing on all cylinders, so I'm not going to give it a straight A, but an A- definitely, and that puts it into the category of definitely should be played more in the future, and maybe there needs to be some more tweaks to get it just right. It just doesn't quite feel like this thing's fully cooked yet. I'm not exactly sure what to do next, but it's definitely in a position that is good to play and can lead towards better things in the future. So if you so choose to play this deck, and I hope that you do, I hope you have as much fun with it as I did. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.